I think one of the goals that I need to put is stop procrastinating, because I have been procrastinating for the past few hours to do this video. Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back. Today I am going to talk about my goals for 2025. It is halfway through the month of Jan, so I'm just gonna say maybe 11 months in 2025. I guess I'll kickstart this goal thing properly after this video goes live. I mean, I have been doing some of them, but let's just start it from now, because I've been procrastinating putting my goals as well. Every year I try to set some resolutions, some goals, some things that I want to do for the year. I don't seem to be able to complete it. Now, there are many reasons I can give, a lot of excuses, but maybe my goals are just too broad, too big. I don't really sort of counter check myself. Take an example, I would say, I want to save money. It's too broad, and I never consider the things that will happen for the year, which will eventually make me fail in that resolution or goal or vision that I want to do. So this year, I'm trying to make goals that are achievable, as well as a little bit more granular. And then I can sort of check them off my board, my vision board, which I'm going to do and put it somewhere. Thank you to everyone who gave me the idea. So I'm going to start with the first one, and it's a little bit like the continuation of last year. I want to take care of myself better. The first thing that I want to do is to be more consistent with my skincare. Now, I'm pretty much every night I'll put my moisturizer, my lotions, etc. for my skincare. And most days I'm okay, but I feel like ever since I hit my 40s, I need a little bit more help than just good moisturizer and a good toner. I need to add things a little bit more. So one of the things that I've been doing is red light therapy, and I have the ones that I have been using lately, and I'll tell you why this has been a kind of like a favorite for me right now. So let's do this one first. So the one that I've been like putting at my bedside is the Amiro 5-in-1 LED mask. Now, I have a video on this in the description section down below. I did it and I talked about it a little bit, but you know, I have a lot of red light therapy masks. What's a problem for me lately is my eyes. Maybe it's the computer light, phone, or that blue light. So I'm getting a little bit of dry eyes on top of having like being older. So what I've liked about this is that it has these eye protection goggles. So when I wear them, so good that there is the part of the goggles that protects the eye. Now, red light is generally safe for your eyes, and I don't have a problem with the red light, you know, kind of shining in. But sometimes my eyes, like today, they feel really, really tired. I can feel like the white, I am using a light for today's video. I do feel like I'm squinting a little bit, and you probably could see it because it just feels like it's glaring. So on days like that, I like to use the Amiro mask, so whereby I can still get my treatment, but I don't feel like the light is making it uncomfortable. I'm trying to be a bit more consistent with the additional skincare items. I didn't put that I want to be, you know, every single day, because I know I'm going to set myself up for failure. But I want to be more consistent. I want to have like once to twice a week. I was doing it very consistently on my red light therapy, but again, I just was not, you know, not putting it as a priority for myself. So this year, I am stacking them up next to my bedside, and I'm, you know, kind of constantly reminding myself that, hey, do I have time? Do I feel I'm okay? It's only 10 minutes, only 5 minutes. So I will use this. Or if I feel like super hardworking, the other item that I've been enjoying as well, and I do bring this along with me for my travel. I've talked about this a few times, so I won't dive into it more deeply, but this is the I think this is the RX Turbo, and it is the one that has the microcurrent. I love this very much. It actually just went with me for a travel, but again, I was not consistent and I didn't use it. Very, very bad, right? So it is a goal that I'm setting for myself, because when I was using it consistently, there is results, okay? You really see your face glow, it feels lifted, it feels tightened. This one, the microcurrent, is amazing. So anyway, these are the items that I have. I will link them down below. And also, Amiro did contact me to tell me that they are supporting the donation drive for the fires that are actually currently happening at LA, which is really, really just devastating. The Palisade fires, it's scary, because when I was watching the news about it, I was like, wow, in a moment, you lose everything. You lose your entire life there, right? Your history, your memories, and everything. So they were telling me that they want to support the cause, try to raise funds. So if you buy any of the items from my link below, a portion, I'll link amount, I think it's 5 to 10%, I think it's 5%, a portion of whatever that's sold will be donated as part of their whole drive for the fires. So thank you so much to Amira for that amazing sharing regarding your charity drive. Now I'm going to continue about taking care of myself. I think that's a big theme. Then I guess I'll move down the line about things that I want to buy as well, because it is a goal. I'm going to call it a wish list. I have it right here with me. This is like a constant struggle, I'm telling you. For people who are watching and saying that, it's not a struggle, it is a struggle. I just don't like drinking water. But anyway, I'm gonna tell myself I'm gonna at least drink a couple of these every day. So this is I think this is almost a 500 milliliter bottle. So 2 of it is 1 liter. Now, I know I need to drink like a gallon of water a day, but I can't even drink 1 of these a day. So for me to say I need to drink at least 2, I'll be happy with even just 1, but if I can aim for 2 every day, I'd say my goal is met for the day. So it's just to drink more water. And I don't want to just say drink more water and tell myself drink 3 liters, and I know I will fail every single day. I don't want that. So I want to just, say 1 of these. Maybe if I can hit 2, that would be great. If I hit more, that would be even more awesome. But at least 1. So I'm almost done. So it'll be like great. I don't know why it's so hard to drink water. Goal number 3. Oh, this is hard. Okay, so this is a tough goal, and I have mentioned it several times already. If you follow my luxury live show on any of my chit chats, one of the bad habits that I picked up in 2024, maybe starting 2023, and obviously hammering down that habit into my brain, is drinking alcohol. Now, I've always loved alcohol. I drink alcohol ever since I was in my 20s, early 20s. I used to go out and party. Used to be a bit of a party animal. Then life happens and things taper down, but I still like a good drink. But I was never a home drinker, like I would come home and drink. Usually it would be because I'm going out at night with my friends, and then we will have a couple of drinks, maybe more, maybe party. I don't go out regularly for dinners. I'll cook for myself. So over time, I just developed a habit of drinking with my dinner. So I'll make a drink. It could be a glass of whiskey, mainly gin. So what happened was, I think it became such a habit that I was drinking every night. Like I would have dinner with a drink, dinner with a drink, dinner with a drink, and maybe dinner with 2 drinks, and then weekend would come. So I felt like over the year, maybe over the year and a half, not 2 years, but over a year and a half, it has become an everyday occasion. And I would look forward to it because it just felt like I'm sitting down, I'm like, relax. But the downside is I started to see changes in my body. I was not sleeping so well, especially after a year of it. I felt like my joints were stiffening. On top of being older, everything was just like not so good. So I made the decision maybe a couple of months ago that I said, you know what? I'm not going to say no to alcohol, and I know there is a movement to be like, sober, like kind of thing, but I like my drink, okay? So I decided that I need to revert back to what was right for me, which is the occasional, not habitual drink. So I needed to kind of unwind what I did. It takes a long time to undo a habit. So what I'm doing now is no alcohol during the weekdays. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday is sort of like an exception if I feel like I don't want it, and then I don't want it. But Friday is sort of like an inching to the weekend. I usually now don't drink on Sundays as well. And even if I do touch alcohol on Sundays, it's a really little, because I know the next day is Monday. So I have put this in place and it's been working really good. Up to a point where when I do drink, say like tonight, if I go out for a drink or I just make a drink for myself, I kind of feel like shit on Saturday. So I think it's a good thing to remind myself, like, actually alcohol is not so great, but it's a little bit's okay. Yeah, so that's my goal, is to continue. My goal is to continue putting this in action up till that I don't feel like there's an urge to drink on the weekdays. Goal number 4 is to do one exercise by myself at least once a week. Now, you'd be wondering, what, wait, don't you exercise a lot? I do. I have classes almost every day where I'm actually teaching the class. And if you know, you as an instructor, when you teach a class, your focus is not yourself, your focus is your members. And yes, I am getting a nice sweat, I am working out, but it's not for me. I cannot be, carrying the heavy weights or doing something that I'm just absolutely focused on myself, because I can't teach properly. So I do load down, I do, don't give it 100% of the full class because I need to watch out of people. So anyway, in a way, I'm not giving myself the exercise. And as you know, I also have a knee injury. So I need to do an exercise at least for myself to focus on me, meaning doing my stretches, doing my proper weight training, doing my leg training. I have neglected it, okay? I used to be a little bit more hardworking, but because the classes and work and all that, I haven't done one to focus for myself. I also need to find the schedule. So what I'm trying to do at least once a week, 1 hour, 2 hours, my own exercise, is to either do one yoga class, I could do it myself, or I'll just go to the gym and do weights one time on my own, on top of my classes. So I have to commit to this because I just need to. I need to stretch. I feel like I'm getting some aches and pains already. Number 5. Oh, I feel like this is gonna happen. I feel like this goal, I've set it up, I have been bugging my family, is to go for our family trip. So, was it last year? Yeah, last year my brothers, wait, am I losing track? No, so not 2024, but end of 2023, I made everybody just do a family trip. So I made my brother come down to Malaysia. My UK brother came back. We went to Malaysia, we went to Singapore, we just hung around, and it was great. I felt like it was great. I think it was good for my family to just get together. We didn't do it this year, 2024, so hopefully in 2025, we are going to do it again. So the goal is to make sure we have our one family trip. We haven't decided where we are going, but it's going to be probably around Asia. It could even be Singapore again, but at least Asia, because my parents are much older. I think my mom's 80 this year. No, she's not 80 yet. She's like 79 or something. So they're much older, and they're not the most mobile, and obviously they will tire easily. So if I ask them to travel to America, they could do it, but it's just really, it's strenuous, it's tough. So we want to do somewhere that is a little bit further out, but not so far. We could do Singapore, of course, Thailand, Indonesia. We could go, I don't think my parents want to go Philippines, but like Taiwan, Hong Kong, Japan, Korea, anywhere surrounding Asia. It's, of course, very, very convenient, and the flight's not too horrible, right? It's just a short flight. So yeah, I'm hoping to organize that sometime this year, and I've sort of already kickstarted the dates, and I'm telling my brothers, come on, just lock it in, and they're all like, okay, I'm the one, and the sister in the family like, let's do it. I have my list here. Number 6 is actually luxury. Let's just do it, all right? Luxury. In our luxury live show, I did say my one and only true wish list is to get my Birkin 25 finally this year. My first Birkin was in 2020 or 2021. It's 2025. I don't have my Birkin. So I'm really hoping, from a luxury handbag perspective, I do get my Birkin bag this year. I also don't want to be so strict to say, I'm only allowed one bag because I know that's just setting myself up for failure. Rather, I'm going to open it up to say, I'll allow bags to come in, but if there's a time and place for them. So there are a couple of bags that I'm thinking of for certain purposes because I want to be bougie and I want to have a nice bag. So I'm going to do another video after, hopefully today, maybe tomorrow. I actually have videos lined up. I just haven't sat down and filmed it. And maybe I should add procrastination, no more procrastination on my goals, but I don't think I'll do it this year. But anyway, I have some bags that I want to add. So the Birkin is definitely one. I am contemplating if I want to get another Constance. The prices are really, really high right now, so I really have to think about it. But definitely something I'm considering. And then I want to leave space for another bag. I don't want my collection to grow tremendously large anymore. I think if you haven't watched my luxury handbag collection video, I'll link it down below. If I remember, I'll link it up here as well. I don't really have that many bags, but I'm gonna try and do like one in, one out. It's not a goal, but if I can, I'll do a one in, one out. If I can't, then be it. Okay, I think I'm fine because I don't have like 40 bags, right? I have, a decent size, and I do see a purpose for most of my bags. So yeah, luxury-wise, one big focus, and I'm allowing myself to have more bags if there's a purpose for it. Goal number 7. Work has been tough in the past year. Yeah, I'd say the whole of last year. It was very topsy-turvy. My role slightly changed. I don't know. Some people would, it depends on your mentality. If you are a half full, half empty kind of person, I think naturally I am a half empty kind of person, but I tell myself to be a half full kind of person. So I believe the more I tell myself to be half full, I become half full. So I'll say, it's okay, look at the silver lining, do this. But when I shrink into my corner, I feel like it's half empty. I feel like I'm not doing so well. I feel that there's a lot of self-doubt. But obviously when I go out and I psych myself up and I obviously tell the people around me, I have to be half full. You have to be the cheerleader. I have been, contemplating a lot of things, especially when it comes to work. Not gonna lie, there are moments that I thought, I'm just gonna throw in the towel and give up. But I have pride, so I don't feel like giving up. But at the same time, I feel a little lost. So one of the goals that I want to do in 2025 is to learn something. In my job, I am learning, but it's on the job. It's very business as usual. I feel like I need to have almost like a learning distraction to, maybe find a different interest. Not that I'm going to quit my job or do anything, but maybe it's just something fresh. One of the things that I wanted to learn, I'm like, why do you want to learn that? Is to learn insurance. Because I hate insurance. So I thought, I'm going to take an insurance course and I'm going to learn it. I'm going to see what these insurance agents are cheating me. At first, so I started to research all these insurance courses, property insurance, marine insurance, all kinds of insurance. And I was like, am I going to pick it up, maybe take a course? And obviously it's like, if I do very well, I could be an insurance agent, right? But obviously, no, I did not do that. So then this year, the past couple of months, what has been really interesting for me? I want to learn something to do with animals. So maybe I want to do some animal care. One of the things that has kind of piqued my interest is actually animal therapy. So, from massage, from maybe the food they take. It's an interest. I'm not obviously going to that line, but I feel like that connects to me a little bit more. So anyway, one of the things that I want to learn this year, maybe take a short course, just to learn about animal care. I really don't know anything about it in Singapore. So if any of you in Singapore know of any courses that you find very, very helpful, very interesting. There could be, a career, not a career, but like a continuous learning on it, let me know. I know there are courses for grooming your dog, but I feel like it's not that kind of beautifying the dog. I want to do more help. Like I want to do massage, senior dog care, how to treat them. So yeah, that's something that I feel like I want to do in 2025. Just learn that first and see where that takes me. Number 8 is not granular, but that's because I don't know how to make it granular, is to practice gratitude. I briefly talked about it in the Luxury Live show, that I feel that I always say I am grateful. I always say that I'm very grateful for what I have, and I feel in my heart that I am. But I don't know if I'm actively practicing gratitude. I don't actually know if I am truly grateful. The way I look at gratitude is contentment, and there is some aspect in my life that I feel I'm always looking for more. And it's not wrong to look for more, like looking for more to be learning things. I think that's great. But if I talk about, like, say, my handbag love, my makeup love, my skincare love, I'm always looking for more, and I'm always forgetting what I already have. Though I say I'm grateful that I can afford the things, but I'm not maybe putting full use to them. Then there I go again on the road to get more things and spend more money and just look for the next best thing. So there is a gap between what I say and I feel in my heart and my actions. My actions don't show gratitude. My actions, the way I'm looking at it, shows that I may say I'm grateful, but I'm not practicing gratitude. Because I feel that when you are grateful, you're not looking out for so many things because you're really content. I feel like they're sort of interconnected, and I put it as a goal because I really don't know how to practice gratitude. I don't know how to say, yes, I am truly, truly grateful. And I have done something. I have actively physically done something, bought less, shopped less, done something that shows that I'm actually really, really fine with everything I have and everything that I've done. So it's going to be a bit of a journey. For me, this goal is a bit of a discovery in 2025. I need to discover actions that I will be taking so that when I round up 2025, I'm going to say I really practice gratefulness because I did something or did not do many things, held back. So I'll probably come back to you, right, on this. So which is why I kept it very broad rather than granular. Oh, okay, this one, number 9. I did talk about it last year as well, is to sleep better. Gosh, this one is many aspects. One is to go to sleep. I think that's my main thing. Every night, if I can just go straight to bed and not play with my phone, I think I will sleep better. The habit is I jump into bed, clean my dog, whatever, groom her, wipe her paws, then I'll turn off the lights, and then I'll snuggle in under my comforter, and then I'll play my phone. So to sleep better, I really need to stop or minimize screen time before going to bed. One of the things that I've read is to actually put your phone outside of the room. I don't think I can do that. I'm sorry. I'm not ready for that yet. Not in 2025 because I need my phone to wake me up in the mornings. I need my phone for whatever reason. I just need my phone. So no, that's not gonna happen this year. But what I'm going to do is I'm gonna limit the screen time because I can be doom scrolling, seeing all kinds of things to buy for hours and may not buy. I just need doom scrolling it. So what I'll do is to sleep better is to minimize that time. Maybe I'll give myself, I don't know, half an hour, 1 hour, and then that's it, no more. So I'm gonna try and sleep better. I'll come back and report on this. The final goal that I have in 2025, and I have 11 months to get it done, so I better not procrastinate, is to organize a Singapore Luxy meetup. I cannot tell you how many times I have told myself last year, I will do it. I will organize it, we will send out an email and all of that to everyone to come, but I could not get my act together last year, okay? Work, and I can make a lot of excuses, but I could not do it. So I feel like 2025 is the year that we will do another Luxy meetup. I don't know where, I don't know when, I don't know how. So if any of you have suggestions on a location, on a date, if you can help me out, that would be great. But yes, those are my goals for those are my goals for 2025. There are quite a few things that I want to do. Some are really big, I'm still figuring them out, like the gratitude things. Some of them are already ongoing and hopefully we can keep going. And then obviously some of them are definitely spending money items. I do have smaller things that I don't guess they are goals, but some things that I put down here, say like paint my nails more, to redo my second room, some things that I want to do. Now, I did not put any save money goal this year. That should be just like hygiene, okay? I should just save money. But I didn't want to put it because I know that I fail almost every year to save the money that I said, I'm going to save more. I feel every time I look back at the worksheet, I'm like, I feel so guilty. So I don't want to feel guilty. This year is going to be expensive with, buying my Birkin, going for my family trip, maybe learn something. Courses are going to be expensive as well. And then the Singapore meetup, it will be also, there will be some cost to that for myself to organize. So there are things that I know that it's going to be expensive, right? So let's just not talk about save money and put such a huge number there and be really sad when I didn't do it. So none of that, okay? We want to be more improving myself for the year and hopefully I don't spend too much money. But anyway, those are my goals for 2025. I have bought a vision board. So I've bought sort of like a cork board. I'm going to like stick little things up and put all these words. I'm going to put it behind where I look at every single day for work. So maybe that will give me inspiration and kind of remind me like, oh my gosh, you haven't drank water. Oh my gosh, practice gratitude. Things like that for the year. Let's give it a go this year. I would love to hear some of your goals. If you have 10 goals, you can list them down. That would be great. Or you have one main goal, please share them as well. I think that will give me inspiration. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I do hope you are subscribed. A lot of you are not subscribed. You're watching my videos. Please do subscribe. Help me hit that 50,000. We'll put that as a goal for 2026. And yeah, all of you take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!